If you have a tendency to be depressed, have anxiety, stress, um, and you're struggling with OCD, uh, bulimia, things of this sort, any types of disorders that cause you to be unraveled, if you will. Doctors typically prescribe one very common drug, fluoxetine. That's its chemical drug name, more commonly referred to as Prozac. I just wanted to let you know that there are alternatives naturally for stress and depression, anti-depression medications that are normally prescribed for you. There are natural remedies, if you will, or there's something better or a better way. One of those things is matcha green tea. It helps with depression and stress, helps to relieve that. Another thing that you can take would be turmeric or turmeric, some people refer to it. It's a commonly used spice in Indian cuisine. You've seen it before, yellowish orange. It is good for not only depression and stress, it is also excellent for inflammation in the body, such as arthritis. I take it on a regular basis, turmeric. So we have matcha green tea and we have turmeric. And the other one would be ashwagandha. I take turmeric, and ashwagandha in the powder form in my smoothies. Ashwagandha is good for stress. It's great for stress, as a matter of fact. So it is good also for blood flow. Ashwagandha is, especially for men, even though it does benefit women as well, but especially for the male enhancement, if you will. So those three things: matcha green tea, turmeric powder, and ashwagandha. Those three things can be substituted uh, instead of using a prescribed pharmaceutical. I'm taking my time when I talk to you because I want to make sure that I get my point across and don't confuse you. Understand this, comprehend this, ladies and gentlemen. You hear me say this a lot, ladies and gentlemen. I respect you. Understand this. Chemicals don't belong in here. Outside chemicals that are made in laboratories don't belong in this. This is biology. Biology begets biology. That's what belongs in our temple, not chemicals. Now, those things that are made in laboratories, unless it is a matter of life and death, and I reiterate that, unless it's a matter of life and death, then I will allow a doctor to administer any type of drug to me. Anything other than that, I'm going to try to live as much of a holistic, meaningful, and natural life as possible. And I believe that you should also. So if you want to stave off many diseases, many cancers, potential, get rid of the chemical things, the substances that you're putting in your body, both that you buy over counter and if at all possible, that's prescribed for you by your doctor if you don't really need it. And of course, those things that we drink, purchasing in the grocery stores, the liquor stores, and so forth. Alcohol, ethanol does not belong in here either. The things that you smoke, cigarettes, even marijuana, keep it out of your body. Don't smoke it. Don't destroy your lungs. And the foods that you eat that are laden with all types of toxic materials and chemicals, preservatives, artificial flavors, dyes, colors, if you will, preservatives. Okay? Stay healthy as much as you possibly can. Now, I know people will say, well, it's impossible or it's hard, teacher, to eat a full, healthy, balanced meal without these things. It's not as difficult as one may assume. Understand this: you are here and I am here. We are on a journey, or we should be on a journey, exploratory, if you will. While we are yet here, it behooves each and every one of us to know the world in which we live and to study it and to try and benefit from those things that we learn so that we can share with the next generation. So stop making excuses for why you can't do something and make that first step, take that first step towards your great health as much as possible. And we understand what's going on in the world in which we live. We know that it's a toxic environment, psychologically, emotionally, physically, medically. It's all toxic. But do your best. That's all you can do. That's all we can do is our best. But we must do something as opposed to nothing at all. Take care.